In this video, we're going to subtract polynomials. So I have a negative 5x squared plus 6x minus x cubed, and we're going to subtract the opposite of 6x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2. Now, when you subtract a group, we've got to distribute the subtraction through, or I like to say you're distributing a negative 1 through. So let me clear that and let me show you what I'm talking about. Remember, when I talk about subtraction can be changed to adding the opposite. So it's like making that plus, and then you have this opposite sign or a negative 1 out here. So you distribute negative 1 here, negative 1 here, negative 1 here. So that second polynomial actually becomes positive 6x cubed plus 3x squared plus a negative 2. Now go ahead and grab the like terms. So I only have another x cubed here. 6x cubed and negative 1x cubed makes 5x cubed. So 5x cubed. Look at the x squareds. So I have 3x squared. And negative 5 would be negative 2x squared. So I could write it plus negative 2x squared or just go minus 2x squared. It's your choice. Look for x's. There's 6x. No x's in the other one. And then there's a negative 2. So transfer this in my box. Notice how I've written it. So it's in descending powers of the variable x. Now make sure before you go and hit that green check mark that you typed in what you wanted. It's easy to mess up numbers and variables and exponents. It looks like I got what I want, plus negative 2 at the end. Yes, it worked. Let's do another one. All right, so I have 5x plus 3x cubed, and we're subtracting 4x plus 1 plus 5x squared. So I'm going to distribute the negative. So people say the subtraction sign is really a negative. It's like change that to adding the opposite. So this becomes negative 4x plus, that becomes a negative 1 plus, that becomes a negative 5x squared. So look at what I'm adding. I can actually get rid of the parentheses now. Everything's addition. So you can just move around with commutative property and add the like terms together. So I have 3x cubes. So 3x cubed would be written first. X squareds. I only have one x squared there, so I have negative 5x squared. So I have plus negative 5x squared or just minus 5x squared. X's. I have negative 4x and a positive 5x gives us 1x. So just add x, same as 1x, but you don't need the 1. And any numbers, I have a negative 1. So I'll type this into my box. And the survey says, good job. So I hope there's only one thing you really have to be careful of, or maybe two things. First of all, number one is to subtract a polynomial, you need to distribute that negative 1. So in this case, you'd have negative 2x cubed plus negative 4x, and the minus 1 ends up becoming a plus 1. And then what you do is you add that, you add this to this one by adding like terms. That's the second probably common mistake. People forget to look for the variable, same exponent, and only add the like terms together. So you do your best with those. Use scrap paper if you need to. And if you need to line up columns like we did back with the adding polynomials, do that. But just be accurate. You need to be accurate. Double check your work before you hit the check mark. Good luck.